What's going on? My name is Colin Henderson, author, speaker, Fortune 500 mental performance coach, former sales professional, award winning sales leader. I have a new book called The Oz Method: Psychological Secrets of Influence for Sales, Leadership, and Life. And here is for you: if you're a sales leader and you meet with your team once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'm going to give you a simple drill you can take back to your team to grow your revenue, grow your results. Think of, do you have an underperformer that needs help? Can you think of clients or accounts that are not giving you business? What are you doing to solve that problem? I'm going to give you a new solution and a conversation starter to coach your team. Are you managing or are you coaching? It all comes down to curiosity. I know we like Ted Lasso. Season 4 is out right now. Don't be judgmental, he says. Be curious. Context before content. Connect before we correct. An example of this is in the 1840s at Vienna General Hospital. New mothers were dying at an alarming rate for months and they could not figure out what was going on. They tried this solution and then that solution. But a new director of the hospital said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to stop doing solutions. I'm going to get curious and uncover what is happening. So he tracked doctors and surgeons for several days and he uncovered the problem. These doctors were going to the morgue, working on cadavers, doing autopsies, and they were bringing these infections and these bacteria back to these birthing mothers. That's why they were dying. So he said, no, we're now going to wash our hands. Everyone is going to wash their hands after leaving and entering a new exam room. And deaths plummeted. That was the solution, but it started with curiosity. So where are you assuming? Just showing up and giving another feature or selling harder is not going to be the solution. The solution is in listening. Here's the drill. You can use this with your team in your next meeting. You can use a whiteboard or make a PowerPoint slide or Canva or Keynote. Have a box with a 3 in the middle, and we got 4 vantage points, A, B, C, and D. And the question would be is, what does D see in that box? The answer is the number 3. What about A? What does A see? A's vantage point, they see a version of an M. C sees a W. B sees an E. So we're going in with our sales training and our messaging and our data and our science, and we think we can just go in and verbal vomit with dragon commission breath versus slowing down and getting that context. Watch this. The person with nothing to prove has the most power in the conversation. Let's slow down. Let's stop projecting our worldview. We only see our HQ perspective, our perspective of, the manufacturer, product, service. Nope. Let's slow down. Let's get, again, context before content. What does our buyer, what does our client see? What do they feel? What do they need? What's their perspective? Stop projecting, get the buyer's perspective. Now, here are 3 questions we're going to ask. I call this the Little John approach. We're going to say, what? Yeah. What? We're going to say what 3 times. And these are 3 what questions. 1, what is their goal? Do you know specifically how they're measured, what they evaluate as good, better, best? What is the outcome that they strive to create? Number 2, what are the challenges or challenge that's impeding their ability to achieve their goal? Okay, what's your goal and what are some things that frustrate you or hinder your ability to get that desired state? Now, once you've uncovered their goal and either problems, challenges, again, stop projecting, slow down. Once you got their goals or challenges, now you've earned the right to ask the money question. This is really the art and science of behavior change. Don't convince, collaborate. Don't pitch, be present. Okay, sounds like your goal is this. Some challenges are here in this client. Lean in and ask the third what question is, what are you doing for that? Or how is that working? If they have, an answer, what are you currently doing for that? And then you get to collaborate on a needs-based solution. You are no longer pitching, you are serving. You're not selling, you're serving. But this is what I call targeted influence. You're utilizing their words, their goals, their challenges, and your offer is designed to serve that specific need. Now, maybe you can also ask your team, what are 3 deeper questions we need to ask to uncover what's going on? Old dead French dude, again, Voltaire, don't judge a person by their answers, judge them by their questions. We'll end with this. I call this the growth inverse. Everyone put their hands like this. Error. This is a law. This is a success law. Your height, your revenue, your growth is going to mirror your depth. So if you're assuming and staying surface level, you're not getting vulnerable, not getting to the truth. Their first answer is usually not the key one. Keep getting deeper. Ask as many people in that account as you can to get deep. Truth, honesty, vulnerability. Your height is going to mirror your depth. So you stay surface, no height. The deeper you get, the higher your impact, your revenue, and your growth. And it's doing it the right way. Good luck. Go get it. And let's be more curious. That's going to help grow our sales. Use this drill and this conversation starter to take some ownership on our curiosity, because your belief and your depth of discovery will equal your results. Good luck.